So we're starting to get some momentum here around this notion of body, mind and spirit. Now, in previous messages I've talked about the fact that I don't think personally that there's any external thing called spirit or even called God or even that the universe is alive and personal in any way. I think spirit is something that is completely an internal experience. Now don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean that I think that there aren't miracles in the world, that there aren't extraordinary things that happen. It was Shakespeare who said, "There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than our philosophies can imagine." And I subscribe to that view. I believe in extraordinary knowledge, also known as intuition. I believe that in our bodies and our minds we have power that we haven't even come close to tapping. I believe that there is possibilities, potential, and power within us that I'm very comfortable to call God within, or spirit, or many other words. Now I want to talk a little bit about this idea of extraordinary knowing, because I see it as a very empowering view. It's something that we can claim ourselves. Now, to introduce that idea, I want to share a story that I read in a book by Elizabeth Mayer, and the book is called Extraordinary Knowing. She tells a story about one of the world's top neurosurgeons. This guy's really good. He's called on by heads of state. He's got that good a reputation. But he has a secret. He has to keep it a secret because it's something that he does that's not widely accepted in mainstream medical circles. So his secret is that when he arrives in surgery, he waits. He stands at the bed and just stands quietly waiting until he sees a light appear above the patient's head. He won't begin. Sometimes he waits just seconds, sometimes it's minutes, and sometimes he would wait 10 or even 20 minutes before beginning. Once he sees that light, he has an inner sense that it's the right time to begin. And that's what he does. He begins. He taps into that inner knowing that can be extraordinary at times. Now, if you've ever had an experience of deja vu, you know what I'm talking about. Where did that come from? Where did that knowledge come from? If you've ever felt that the telephone's about to ring, and sure enough it rings, and you even know who it's going to be, how does that happen? If you've ever felt empathy for another person, and you can actually feel in your body their pain, even if they haven't told you, you can just feel that something's not right for them, where does that knowledge come from? If you felt love for another person, where does that come from? If you felt the desire to be generous, to give to others, even beyond your own evolutionary needs for survival, where does that care come from? There are so many things we experience in life that are extraordinary. Our bodies have an incredible ability to know what they need. You think about hydrogen peroxide. If you try to drink hydrogen peroxide, your body will immediately purge it from your system. Now, hydrogen peroxide is only separated from water by one atom of hydrogen. And yet our bodies know that this is not right. The bad taste becomes a warning sign for us, and we expel it from our bodies. Symptoms, signs from our bodies have incredible wisdom and power. Our minds have incredibly untapped power and potential. Together, mind, body, and spirit represents for me that untapped power. If we stay open, both within and to that which is happening around us, we can access incredible power and potential in our lives. And this, to me, is the ultimate form of wellness. So stay open. Stay alert to the messages your body and your mind are giving you. Stay alert to the messages that are around you, not being given by someone else, messages that you will decide that you're going to take and make meaningful in your life.